What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, in today's video, we are going over Polygon Matic as its price is currently crashing, and I do believe that there could be a big opportunity if you do act fast. And so for that reason, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's go ahead and let's get straight into today's video. So looking at Polygon Matic, in the last video, we were in this ascending triangle. Now, I told you guys about a strategy that I was at the time 8 for 8 on, that I am now 10 for 10 on, that involves shorting Matic and shorting other cryptos as we do get these ascending structure breakouts. Now what that means is that what we're going to do is always draw lines, horizontal lines, at the points in which we got these daily closes on the ascending triangle support level, right? So what that looks like for us is, of course, 90 cents right here, 77 cents right here, and in the beginning of the triangle right around 68 cents. I said that if we break to the downside, these are going to serve as our 3 breakdown targets that we can open up short trades expecting the price to reach. Now what that means is that when the price starts to break down from support, we're betting that it's going to continue to fall down to these levels. Now if we do look at the 4-hour charts, you can see that this has worked out perfectly in our favor, as we did get a break to the downside here. The first level that we did bounce off of was our support level number 1, right around 87 cents, as we did capitulate directly down to it. I was actually able to get in as soon as we retested right here, and as I did open up that short trade, the price did fall roughly about 8%, and I was on 2x leverage, so that was a gain of 16% that we were able to make just from this tiny move right here. Now I did go out of town, so I missed the next trade, but as soon as we did lose support level number 1, we did capitulate all the way down to support level number 2, exactly where we plotted it out at. And I do believe now that if we lose support level number 2, we could be on the way to support level number 3, in which for that reason I am bringing you today's video. So what I'm on the lookout for today is that if we are capable of getting some closes below 76 cents on the 4-hour charts, I do believe there is a very high likelihood that we do start to capitulate down towards 72 cents, and very likely even further down towards 68 cents. Now the reason why I say 72 cents is because although we do have breakdown target number 3 sitting lower at 68 cents, of course we do have this bounce zone right here in which we fell down, established support, and continued back into our triangle. And you can never ignore structure like this. You can never ignore it, because this is a level in which people did step in, so we could assume that they would do the same here. So if we lose 76 cents, expect us to take a pit stop at 72 cents and maybe get a bounce. So that's about a 5% drop from there. So if you're on 2x leverage, that could be a gain of about 10% before we do start to look to take profits from that zone. If we do, of course, just continue to crash through it like this, then I am expecting 68 cents. But if we do start to kind of consolidate at this level, or maybe bounce a bit, I might take some profits off that short trade, because there is a possibility of us then using that zone to continue back up towards the top side. Okay, so for that reason, pay very close attention to 72 cents to 68 cents if we do lose 76 cents. This is where I'll be looking to take some profits at, and that is the zone in which I'd be looking to get out of my short trade. But again, I would be opening at the loss of 76 cents, because there are still some gains to be made there. So I'm setting my alert. The moment we lose this level, we start getting 4-hour closes below it, I'm opening up a short trade, expecting that at best case scenario, if this does fall all the way down to breakdown target number 3 at 68 cents, that's a loss of about 10% on 2 to 2.5x leverage. That's anywhere between 20 to 25% in gains, simply from just betting on this thing going to our next key level of support. So this is a strategy since May I have been 10 for 10 on. We have not missed yet on this one, and until we do miss, I am going to continue to implement this trade in my strategy, because it has been extremely effective. Now, something I am paying a little bit of attention to, though, is the fact that we are getting some divergences, especially on the 4-hour charts here, that tell us that this could very possibly be, you know, one of the last capitulations we do see from Matic before a stronger bounce to the upside. So for that reason, I am maintaining about 2x to 2.5x leverage. I'm not going much higher than that, because if I do end up being wrong here, I don't want to be over leveraged to the downside, because of course that would just be a little bit irrational. The reason I say this is because at this point we can see pretty clearly, let's go ahead and just get rid of the MACD for now, that we are getting a bit of divergence from this low to higher low on the price, but low to lower low on the RSI. If we do get this bullish divergence of this nature, especially you mix that in with the fact that we are overextended to the downside in that oversold territory on the 4-hour RSI, it tells us that at any given point, the price could start to work its way back up towards the top side here for more of a macro bounce. And so for that reason, I don't want to be over leveraged to the downside, because if we're wrong, it could be very, very wrong, right? So for that reason, do keep it tight. I would not be overextending. I wouldn't be doing 10x, 100x leverage. I think that's a bit ridiculous. And I would also be putting a stop loss on this one right around 79 cents. If we clear back up towards 79 cents and we get back above that level, I will close the trade, because at that point I was wrong and we are very likely not continuing back down towards the low 70s to high 60s. So pay very close attention to the 76-cent range. We lose that level, I'm opening up a trade towards 72 to 68 cents, expecting to make anywhere again between 15 to 25% in gains from that short trade. Now, before I do go ahead and completely wrap up today's video, I did want to give you guys a quick update that Satoshi Island's coin, STC coin, is now live. You guys know this is a pre-sale that I took part in over on the Tencent.io platform. I think that they have a fantastic platform with a lot of great projects. And so I did personally get involved with this one, and we are currently sitting at about a 5x. It launched around $1 and it is up around $5.60 now. And I do believe that this is one of the more natural launches I've seen. Usually they are more extreme to the upside and extreme to the downside, but this one was a more fair and natural launch with a lot of consolidation at these levels, which is always a good sign, in my opinion, that there is an even amount of demand on both sides. Now, of course, we have been seeing big news from them recently. We saw that OKX, which did launch them this morning, actually did accumulate their own block of land. So did we see that from Coinvestor Ventures and Market Making Pro. These are both very, very large platforms with a lot of money, and they have been investing over $1 million into the project, buying their own points of land and expecting to have some type of actual beings and buildings established on this island at some given point. And so for that reason, I do believe that all of this good news has allowed the price to do a pretty good job of maintaining a healthy growth pattern as we did get this launch this morning. So for that reason, do go check it out. The links will be provided in the description below, as that is now live and available for all of you to purchase. So of course, do be careful. Today is launch day. A lot of volatility will come because of that. So don't do anything too irrational, but I do think there is potential. So you should at least check it out and see what you think. So with that said, though, that's going to be about it for today's video. Of course, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, you can always let me know simply by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. And I will see you all next time. Peace.